The reward. You stand on your yacht, staring out over the Chicago Pier and the sparkling waters of Lake Michigan. Let's get this over with. It's high time I start introducing Nadine to the people who can take over her training. The guest list is exclusive, elite, and full of doms looking for a new submissive. Despite your resolve, the knot in your stomach is tightening. What the hell's the matter with me? How much time do you have? Cause the list is long. You take a deep breath to school your features for turning to face your friend. Sloan, you look almost as scared as me. You know what they always say, the cockier they are, the harder they fall. No one has ever said that. I agree to disagree. No, we can talk about what you're wearing. So I think we can do it a lot better. I was just about to change. Give me a moment. You approach the closet where you keep a few extra belongings and a few of your favorite toys. You focus on the chic suits hanging in the back. This is my chance to show Nadine my position in the BDSM community at the top. Damn. I want that jacket though. Ignore the nagging question of why it's so important for you to look your best tonight and slip on a suit. No woman can resist a dom who's used this much power. You give your sleeves one last tug and step out to show Sloan. Damn, now the rest of us don't stand a chance. You and Sloan head back to the main deck before going your separate ways. Ready or not, it's time to show Nadine what it means to belong to a world like yours. Your guests have already arrived. Your guests have already begun arriving. Several doms lead their subs by elaborate leashes, but others have come unattached and ready to explore. Eat, drink, find a dark corner to enjoy. For tonight, my yacht is yours. Don't worry, I tend to. As familiar faces pass by, you search the assembled crowd for any sign of Nadine or Anderson. There's Regan Thorne over there in that sexy suit. Can't believe I finally got invited to one of her parties. There's a lot to enjoy, so you better get started. You turn away from the conversation, only to find Shauna approaching, wearing a carnivorous smile and little else. Hello, Regan. No need to look as though you like to eat me. I had to bring Pat, even I'm not that brave. As he speaks, you find yourself oddly disappointed. Throwing Pat overboard would have gone a long way toward improving your mood. Shoshana, I'm so glad you can make it. Of course. And so what do I owe the honor of an invite? You never asked me to come to one of your events before. Just being in hospital. Last time we met, you seemed to be going tired Pat. Thought you might appreciate some new scenery. In that case, I'm sure there's a sub somewhere around here who won't mind sharing my pain. As Trishana saunters away, you turn toward a commotion near the gangway. Thanks, Edison. I can take it from here. The whole crowd seems to fade away. You can't hear anything but the rush of blood in your ears as Anderson helps Nadine onto the yacht. You thought nothing could be more exquisite than Nadine kneeling naked on the bed, but you were wrong. In this moment, everything you admire about Nadine is magnified. Damn it. These vultures are gonna eat her alive. It's like dressing a lamb for slaughter. You try to look away, but it's impossible. She holds you spellbound. You cross the yard toward her, propelled by some unseen force. Even when you jostle against several people in the way, nothing stops you. If this is gonna be my last night with Nadine, I have to make it count, even if it kills me. Regan, you look... Wow. I hope you enjoy your reward. I spare no expense to show you off. Nadine, everything I do is for you. Every person here has been invited for your sake, subs and doms alike. Don't be afraid to point out anyone who intrigues you. In addition to rewarding you, tonight is meant to be instructional. Instructional, like telling me what's behind that heavy wooden door? You laugh. She points out the door that leads down to the galley. Sorry, the only toys I find in there are pots and pans. My private facilities are upstairs. It's a lot less scandalous than I was expecting. You turn her so she faces a half-naked man thrashing underneath the sharp heel of his mistress's stiletto. Oh, or not. You move her toward a more sedate couple seated by the pool. A man kneels at his dom's feet, patiently waiting for orders. Such a good boy. Just tell me what pleases you, sir. You nod a greeting at the dom before turning to Nadine with an aura of command. Take your place next to that sub. Here? Now? Parties like this exist to show off your skills. Nadine gulps as she recognizes the authority in your voice. She lifts the hem of her dress and settles herself next to the sub. As they kneel side by side, you can't help making a comparison. Even though the other sub is well trained, Nadine carries an alluring mix of defiance and innocence that can't be taught. I know how much you love an audience. Why don't you show the new girl what you're made of? Yes, sir. Nadine rears back as the sub reaches for his master's belt and begins stroking his length. Oh, I didn't give you permission to move. She nods and stills. It doesn't take long for her curiosity takes over. She leans closer to watch every lick and suck. Yes. Exhibitionism is a large part of gatherings like these. Some prefer to watch, others to perform. We were all on display in one way or another. By this time, 7 more couples have gathered to watch the spectacle, so you lead Nadine away. Not every display is this public. We've talked about dinner parties before, or even just a special night in the dungeon with a favorite couple. Is that something you like? To share? To watch me watched? Your jaw tightens reflexively. In a few days, your desires will be the last thing on her mind. Nadine, it's time to move on. There are quite a few people I think you'd like to meet. Wait, is that Vera Ohanian, the famous ballerina? If you look beyond the harnesses and hoods, you know several high-profile guests. A waiter passes by with a tray of champagne flutes. You hand one to Nadine, then raise an eyebrow as she immediately downs the whole thing in one gulp. Thirsty? Sorry, I'm just nervous. You went through all this effort for me. I don't want to disappoint you. Then don't. You put on a harsh mask. No one is your only defense. I trained you well. Remember what I taught you, and you'll be fine. Yes, Regan. As you lead Nadine in from the cold, you sense her attention drifting to the right. Oh wow, That woman is gorgeous. Is she a dom too? Tonight, yes. She's what's known as a switch. Sometimes she prefers to dominate, other times she's happy as a sub. It depends on the partner. She must be very flexible. She is. Come on, I'll introduce you. But as you start to cross the room, you realize Nadine isn't beside you. No, what's wrong? Have you been with her before? At a party like this? Nadine, what body you ever had? If I say yes, will you be jealous? Nadine considers the question for a long moment before shaking her head. No, I mostly wish I'd been there to watch. Her answer startles a laugh out of you, and sparks a hot-blooded interest that grips you by the throat. This woman never ceases to surprise me. Before the conversation can continue, the dom in question spots you and approaches with another woman in tow. Fleur, thank you so much for coming tonight. Are you kidding? Regan joins yacht parties are always events worth attending. Right. Sorry to interrupt, but Solange noticed your new sub and wants to introduce herself. Me? Yes, you. Where'd you get that gown? Aiden casts a quick, shy smile up at you. It was a gift from Regan. You must have done something really special to earn it. There's no mistaking Solange. What the fuck is that name? Solange's. There's no mistaking Solange's interest in Nadine. As they continue to talk, Fleur lowers her voice. I haven't seen Solange this side by another sub in years. I've been meaning to get her a present. Is she available? You fight the tight clenching in your jaw and manage a small smile. Yes, actually. I'm training Nadine, and she's ready to start looking for a dom to replace me. Then I guess it's my lucky day. Solange slides her arm around Nadine's waist just as you turn your attention back to them. Can I keep it, mistress? Pretty please. You haven't even tested it out yet. Fleur isn't the permission you need. Of course, Miss Dawn. I didn't mean to presume. You shake your head and gesture back to Nadine. If you wish to play with her, then you need to ask her. Oh, I don't know. You can tell that Nadine's hesitating out of habit, not lack of interest. You catch her gaze and give her a small nod. I mean, what did you have in mind? Nadine's whole body seems to tremble with anticipation. Yours is trembling too, but you're not sure which emotion is causing it. We haven't played Mistress May I in a while. You like this one, Nadine. I have to ask for permission to pleasure you. But I start simple. Kisses. Like this. Make a point of standing back and leaning against the opposite wall. Your arms crossed, the woman begin their game. A mischievous smile crosses Solange's face. She points at the softly beating pulse on the side of Nadine's neck. Mistress, may I kiss her here? You step a little closer, your eyes scanning Nadine's face for any sign of distress. She's flushed and breathing heavily, but she wants this. Please, Regan? At a nod from Fleur, Solange dips her head low and presses her lips to Nadine's skin. Even though she's expecting it, Nadine gasps out loud. The other woman allows her mouth to linger. That gasp turns to a mew as Solange continues kissing her, her tongue itching toward the sensitive hollow of Nadine's throat. She's even sweeter than she looks. You fist your hands as Solange lifts one of her fingers and begins tracing the curve in Nadine's lips. Mistress, may I kiss her here? I think we need to make sure our friend agrees. Nadine turns to look at you, her eyes wide as she realizes what's about to happen. You may continue. You're careful to keep your expression impassive as Selene slides a hand under Nadine's chin and tilts her mouth up for a kiss. At first, the kiss is only a brief touch of the lips, and you feel relieved that Selene isn't going to push things any further. Then Nadine sighs to her mouth. That's right. Open up to let me in. Nadine barely has time to comply before Selene sweeps down with a kiss designed to attract every single person on board the yacht. She takes everything Nadine has to offer greedily, and with a long, slow sweep of her tongue that leaves you both breathless. By the time Selene steps back, Nadine's eyes are glazed with passion. She's so sweet. Fleur, you have to try her. What do you think, beautiful? Oh, I mean, is that what you want? You watch as Fleur positions herself behind Nadine, trapping and transfixing her between their bodies. Oh, hell. From her position behind Nadine, Fleur runs her fingers along the slope of Nadine's shoulder, then drops her lips to the curve of her skin in slow, lazy kisses. Nadine arches, but there's nowhere for her to go but deeper into their embrace. Mistress, may I join you? I don't see why not. As Fleur fixes her hands on either side of Nadine's hips and continues kissing her neck, Selene coaxes Nadine's mouth open and claims it in a hard, penetrating kiss. There's no denying how turned on you are by the three in front of you, or how much you wish you were the one standing behind Nadine and guiding her every movement. The deep, yearning pain drops between your legs, but you resolutely ignore it. No. This fixation of mine is starting to get seriously out of hand. Just when you think things can't get any worse, Selene starts sliding her hand down Nadine's body. Her fingers tangle with her thumbs as they both reach for Nadine's breast. For the start, Nadine glances over at you. As her eyes lock at yours, she gasps, clearly enjoying herself. Look away, while I still can. My job here is obviously done. If I don't leave now, soon I won't be able to leave at all. Since you no longer need it, you turn your heel and push your way toward a quieter spot at the back of the yacht. Some fresh air, and I'll be as good as new. Despite your bold words, you don't feel good about anything. Now it's your job to check on Nadine and make sure she understands how well she's done. Be able to trust yourself to speak to her right now. Veering sharply to the right, you head toward your private deck at the back of the yacht. Only to find out Nadine is a few steps behind. What are you doing here? Is something wrong? You left so fast. I'm sorry if I displeased you. I know I got caught up in a moment back there. Nadine, you can't just follow me everywhere. Without an opportunity to clear your head, you find yourself spiraling deeper into your frustrations. I didn't give you permission to chase after me. I know, but I didn't know what else to do. I don't know anyone else in this boat. Nadine takes a step towards you, her hand outstretched, but you pull back before she can make contact. You always do this. Keep asking questions. Keep pushing harder. There's only so much I can take. I just need a few minutes, okay? Liar. It won't be a few minutes. It'll be days. Weeks. What are you talking about? You do this every time and I'm starting to get sick of it. We have a session together and then bam, you disappear. I don't know what's going on with you, but I've had enough. Hot and cold, on and off. No matter what happens, it always makes me feel like I'm the one who messed up. You blink at how angry she sounds. There's a side of Nadine you've never seen before. You aren't sure how you feel about it, but you think you like it. This is exactly what Pat used to do. One minute she made me feel like I was her whole world. The next, I was married to a complete stranger. This comparison incendied her body aflame. Pat Rancic had no idea how good she had it. Fully aware of your own actions, you crossed the deck to stand in front of Nadine. I'm nothing like that bitch. Then prove it. You reach for her, ready to pull her into a kiss like nothing she's ever tasted before. Pushing all other doubts aside, you lean close to Nadine. Your bodies don't touch yet. The air shifts around you. I can do a lot of things to you, little lamb. I'm not sure you let the egg come. Instead of cowering and running away, Nadine raises her voice. Nadine raises her voice as a challenge. How do you know if you don't try? You clench and unclench your fist. It'll be so easy to grab this woman and claim her mouth in a kiss, but you don't do it. Yet. I have to know first that she wants me as much as I want her. Nadine, those are dangerous words. You take a step forward. She retreats a few paces, not stopping until her back is against the railing. Are you afraid of what happens if you anger the wolf? As a light shiver moves her as she raises her chin. I'm afraid of a lot of things, but not of you. You're not sure why this answer pleases you so much. People always cower in front of you. Sometimes with fear, sometimes because you demand it. But in this moment, with your whole body alive for her, Nadine holds her head high. You should be scared. I could do things with you, to you, that would change you forever. I know. That's what we're waiting for. You finally drop your hand to the back of her neck. You curl your fingers and pull her so close that your lips touch. Almost. This is your last chance, Nadine. I'm gonna kiss you. I won't stop until you understand what it means to be claimed by me. Nadine shivers, but there's nowhere to go. The entire world has reduced down to just the two of you. Say it, Nadine. Tell me you want this. Tell me you want me. Nadine's eyelashes flutter, and the whisper of her breath touches your lips. She sighs and gives in, her whole body yielded against yours. Yes, I want you. Those simple words are your undoing as your lips finally touch. Regan. Even as she gasps your name, she opens up to let you in, settling back down as your tongue slides against hers. You press the length of your body against hers, reveling in how soft and yielding she is. This is what happens when you push me too far, Nadine. You know you should stop while you can, but now that she's finally in your arms, you refuse to let her go. You waste no time in grabbing her around the waist and lifting her onto the deck railing. She cries out against your mouth and clings to your neck. But you chuckle, you guide her legs open and sever yourself between them. Wait, I'll fall. You won't. I won't let you. Slide your palms up the sides of her legs, your hands slipping under the hem of her dress till you cup the taut curves of her ass. You tug on her hips until they're pulled flush against your own. Nadine gasps, tries to release the pressure, but you hold her tight. Regan, Though, through the tangle of your tongues, you can sense Nadine struggling to speak. Say it. I want to touch you so bad. The thought of this woman putting her hands on your body is enough to set you on fire. No, absolutely not. But the temptation to give in is so strong, you realize there's only one thing you can do. Grab the real Nadine, and don't let go until I say so. Okay. She slides her hands in place and grips the railing. Her body arcs in a tempting curve and dares you to command more. By this time, you're already so deep into this kiss and into Nadine, they have no choice but to let the last of your inhibitions go. You give yourself over to the luxury of imagining what it would be like if Nadine really belonged to you. This is your fault. You did this to me. I did? Letting Solange kiss you. You enjoyed it, didn't you? No one else watching. No one could see how much you liked it. Nadine lets out a soft gasp. She realizes what you're doing and why. She arches her back to thrust her hips harder against you. I did. I liked it a lot. She's so sweet with me, so gentle. You bow your approval at this response. Any sub of yours is welcome to enjoy the embraces of another couple, as long as she's willing to pay the price afterward. You like it gentle? I love it gentle. Too bad. With one ruthless tug, you yank her against you. She cries out with the sudden shock of it. Dropping one hand to the front of her throat, you lightly grip her. If you want gentle, you click the wrong dom. You can feel her swallow under your touch, waiting just long enough for her to protest or say her safe word. You drop your mouth to hers with a kiss that leaves little to the imagination. Your mouth slashes over hers, your tongue driving deep as you force her to open up and take you all the way in. Solange might be fun to play with, but I'm the one who will work this pretty mouth for what? Solange might be fun to play with, but I'm the one who will put this pretty mouth to work. Soon, Nadine's flushed and panting, her chest rising and falling with each breath she takes. Is that the way you like it? Oh yes. Have you had enough yet? Never. Nadine sags against you as though you're the only thing keeping her in the upright position. There's so much of her body you haven't yet to explore, so many parts you long to touch. Without pausing to consider the wisdom of your actions, you glide a hand down the soft curve of her throat toward the neckline. As you delicately trace the upper swell of her breast, Nadine moans lightly. It's too bad I didn't think to bring some clamps with me. I'd love to see those nipples under lock and key. Nadine gets with delight. Surprised, she slides the top of her dress down to expose her to your view. At the mention of the nipple clamps, the peaks of her breast harden into tight buds. You have no idea how beautiful you are, exposed like this. Everyone deserves a chance to witness this kind of perfection. You drop your lips and plant a kiss on the upper swell of her breast. She is lulled by this, deceived by your intentions. So you draw her nipple between your lips and suck hard. Nadine's whispers of delight pierce the night, but at a party like this, they fall on deaf ears. Oh God, please let me touch your back. Since one touch from this woman's finger is likely to finish you, you silence her with a hard kiss. She's half naked and writhing underneath you, her tempting mouth a wonderland. Nadine, you begin to lose yourself in her. Your kiss is becoming harder and more insistent. Your desire pulsing drew you until, at the sound of a tray falling and shattering glass, you jump back. What was that? You gaze dazedly around you, as surprised as Nadine to find herself back in reality, but you master yourself quickly. A clumsy waiter. It doesn't matter. You shake your head to clear it, determined to put distance between you and Nadine. What's wrong? You look mad. That's because I am mad at myself. You struggle to put on an expression of the cool disinterest you're finding more and more difficult to feign. I never should have. You trail off as you realize that the list of things you shouldn't have done is growing longer and longer by the day. You swallow heavily and try again. I never should have broken a rule. Nadine begins to adjust her clothes, her expression now more hurt than confused. And which rule is that? You say your jaw and ignore the question. It's a much more dangerous one than she knows. Take a moment to adjust your clothing, getting yourself back into some semblance of control. Nadine, I warned you what I was like. I'm a good dom for an experienced sub, but when it comes to the rest, what are you talking about? I don't do sub virgins for a reason. You just seen why firsthand. Nadine looks as though she'd like to argue, but she's learned her role too well. She waits for you to finish. You're a wonderful student, Nadine. You've done everything I asked. Any dom would be happy to have you. But You turn away and look out over the railing, where the cityscape sparkles in the distance. But nothing. You're ready for the next step, that's all. Thought this party was the next step. You take a moment to gather your thoughts when a low, familiar voice sounds from behind you. Hello. I hope I'm not interrupted something. You and Nadine both turn to find Sloane standing a few feet away, a rakish tilt to her smile. In all the intensity of the past few hours, you've forgotten that Sloane was here, and that you invited her for more than just a party. Actually, we are kind of in the middle of something. No, we're not. We aren't? This wasn't how you planned to do things, but Nadine has given you no other choice. Sloane couldn't have walked in at a better time. Nadine, I'd like to introduce you to Sloane, my best friend, and your new dom.